Oh, we're brawling.
Exactly. That's how you put some more threat behind this short-range comp for GAM. You get the Galio in there because you know everyone on this GAM team is charging in, trying to get to that back line, get that engaged.
I don't know if they want to take the risk. Dive possibility here maybe for the bot side of Rogue.
This will be the fourth camp that Levi takes away from the opposing jungle. Should be able to smite this, or does he want to be the fifth?
Flash stun Renekton?
Yeah, he wants to go for the rest of this one. Empower stuff for Renekton. Make sure you target the champions properly. Jumps over. Flash for the autos. The turret cannot block it. Levi has lived the entire game in Rogue's jungle.
You got to be taking this fight. You can't give up a Rift Herald with a composition like this. GAM is in position.
Big smite available. Flash the Q is the wall. He is the wall. The ult missed as well. It's going to be going to Rogue, at least the kill itself. The eye might not be there. Top's not going to be in range. Despite Kadi having a flash,
they're going back in for it.
W. There's the Malrung engage. Jumps right back out. Jumped in by the set. What a huge haymaker! And GAM Esports now 3-0 in the game. Odoamna would love the eye, but it's going to despawn.
And such an important fight for GAM, because this is the point where your composition spikes. Rogue think 3 item spikes in an awkward position. Rogue, though, doesn't want to give it over.
Malrung does have EQ and smite. Rend into... Nice, okay, good timing there. Yeah, Style gets to 800, but will there be an engage? Malrung would love this fight. Doesn't have his own ulti. Shuffle comes in. What a flash sets up two! Larson doesn't want to win the mid lane. He wants to win the entire damn game!
Larson comes in, the big Azir that should be.
Nice, looking to the top side right now. Down about 6 camps, but will it matter if you can win the 2v1 with Odoamna? Gets the ulti off in time and a power Q for Kiai. Goes for the stun. She might be on cooldown. Heals up, and it's still going to be a kill. Levi needs to find this one back, but Meganar for Odo. Could make it happen. The Q comes through, but can he fight a Meganar? Does not dodge the Q himself. Levi gonna dodge around. Stun's gonna land. Galio and a flash away. Odoamna gets his kill, but hang on though because it's a 2v1. 2v2 now. Here comes a cross set. Tidal wave is perfect by Trimpy, but a flash ignite finds the kill. Next taunt's gotta be up pretty soon, but he's gonna get out.
Oh, there's no counterplay to a flash ignite. That you have to keep track of these dragon timers. 52 seconds on the clock. That is imperative.
I think pretty crucially is the fact that there's Odoamna going in for a play. He's got teammates around. Malrung coming around, be the same. Style could be the kill. He might have Meganar. It's not an easy fight here. He's gonna try for the front line. Lands the stun into the knockup, and there's the wombo combo. Settles backwards. This could be a kill to Odo, who doesn't have escape tools. Taunt's gonna land. They'll find that kill, but Levi's caught alone. Levi over the wall, and a Galling takes him down. Comp makes it a 4v3 on the map.
That is huge for Rogue. It's a disaster for GAM because we're 20 seconds away from the dragon. Rogue can now try and stop that dragon stacking. Levi, 20 seconds.
Especially if Summoner's up, is basically impossible to kill.
Now the game becomes, can Rogue sustain? Uh-oh.
They're gonna find the first taunt, pretty good damage there, locked in place, and Levi gets his 3rd kill.
As we're about to pose the question.
Every single time we see GAM go forward, someone gets chunked to half. And there is a teleport.
Flank. This is the play. Now Comp could be targeted. Gale forces out. Flash is still up, and no one gets onto him. A tidal wave out. Saves the big summoner spells, the important thing. Only low cooldowns are gone.
Still going.
He is going to get the top backwards into the root. A lot of damage to the front line. Malrung about a TP. Sorry, flash away. Kiaya gets hysterics popped, and now self ults. Get ready for the rest of it. Yeah, Larson is coming down. They need to ult him away. He's got to live somehow. The shield comes in, a flash backwards. Time built by Galio. It's a shutdown, but it's a 1-for-1. A flash away, but here's big Meganar. Finds his stun, gets the combo. Style stays alive for a second, but not any longer than that. Say goodbye to GAM Esports in this game because Rogue is here.
Rogue are able to kite out the initial engage. No danger on the Azir. They pick up every last little bit of gold on the map, and now they're back out to Dragon. You can see in the mini-map here on the bottom side.
That looks like desperation, though. I don't know how you win this fight against Baron buff here as well, but they might try. Blast plan over. Smite not going to happen there for Levi. Dunk onto Many. Will he find the stun? Yes, a bit. Stop watch, no, pulled back in by Callista. This team fight not like going to happen. Actually jumps back away, and that means they've got infinite target access, and Style goes down. And they're going to go for the cleanup.
No.
The question is how many more does Rogue kill? The bubble lands perfectly after the ward goes down. A stun comes across. Levi gets the kill on a Trimby, but you got the back line engaged still there. Pick up on the Renekton. There's a shuffle on a 2. The punch doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot, and it's Rogue up 13-9.
They're gonna remain undefeated, all right. Rogue chasing down Galio now. Can they find the last one?
At this point, go for the execute. Nope, he's dead.
Not happening. Meanwhile, mid and bot, we see the push in. Odoamne and Comp both making their way over, and you gotta give credit to Gam. They get to try, but I like it.
Yeah, time to close the game out
I
here for Rogue.
appreciate the creativity,
Yeah.
because it's not looking good for Gam.
It is not, and it's looking worse now. Levi nearly dies. Okay, we got a flash play in here to set, find much to set up. As look for a bit more. Everyone's out of range now. Marog not an easy target. Looking for the root, looking for the flash taunt. You're gonna catch exactly one. A turret went down. Kaya wants the backline. He can't find it. Sterix pop finds a stun. Gets a quick heal, still dies. Comp is godlike indeed. Finds a double legendary for the Lucian.
Comp is just untouchable. No matter how much they throw at him, they can't get to him.
And the reason is Malrung walks in and he blocks the Kalista ultimate. Great block from him, the bodyguard. Then Larson came in and he shoved off. He zoned the entire backline away, chasing down the remnants once again, and Rogue are gonna finish it.
Finally, a win on the board for the LEC in the second week, and more than just that, Rogue are 4-0. Rogue are dominating their group here at Worlds as they will close down one last bit of KDA. They will take the Nexus and they will go 4-0 in the group.
And a single misposition now against this composition from top esports means certain death, right? The amount of setup that you have available with both Ari and Renekton, if someone does step out of line, is really hard.
Back in the base for his next bit of the items. 55 gold cents doesn't go into deficit spending here as he gets... Oh, the play out of Katie. There we go, gets the ulti, has a shield available soon, but the charm's gonna land from Knight. And can they kill him? They've got the ability to flash follow. The ult could be enough anyway. When's the shield come down, if at all? You've even got a Navi coming around. First blood is in.
Cooldown timers here for Ghost and Flash. Burned from Katie early on. Nice punish from Tien, repeats it. Karthus in the brush though.
Gets a slow, gets some Q damage. Ornn is here as well, and he's gonna get the knock up. Will there be a kill is the question. Charm's gonna land. Huge damage, flash follow. It's not gonna get all blocked, and Kiaya could be in danger. BA is around. Requiem back in for a bit more. Will they find the knockup for the kills? The question, Ignite is on. W, flash auto. Oh, enough with the shield. BA gets the kill. Might not have killed him anyway, but he's still flashed down.
Ah, yeah, a little bit off there. Not gonna be anything dangerous then. Mark had to use his flash, but survives. Don't think they're gonna go for the extra move here. Kati still has ult. Let's see.
That's really good damage. The W shield pops it there, but doesn't block almost any damage. Jacklib was already kind of disengaging here, but a strange lane as the set Renata playing together. Handshake back, the stun, a good title hit without flash. This should be possible. Dunks back into the tower, and they're gonna give it over to Levi.
A lot of ultimates down now for Gam. No Karthus ultimate, no Kalista ultimate bottom, no Ornn on top either. They still take a bite.
I know it buys some time, but Mark's still flashless. Oh, we get a lot done there with the CC. Style finds himself a kill. I think some of the vision was known about this one, as Style has to run pretty far away. BA doesn't have a savior ulti here either. Now a 2v2 on the top side. Levi gonna be in danger, gonna flash for a bit of time. Gotta be careful though, he's under the tower nearly. Tien, will they find the knockup into the wall? He's gonna flash away from it. Levi though is out of mana, and that means he'll go down. A huge heal out of Wayward. He's gonna be fine.
Here comes the set as well. Katie trying to make something happen. They did have a possibility.
Can actually utilize that very, very well as going for an invade here.
The red buff there. Jack, of course, doesn't have a smite. This should be a claim for the GAM side. They pull the red back down. It's going to reset. Pull it part of the left.
Oh,
Jan can be attacked. Will be knocked up. They have the damage. The question, though, slowed down. TP comes in from above. There's Wayward. The flash done to lock him up. Can they kill the Renekton? They're going to dunk him back as Goredrinker down. And they get one. But will they get the rest? The bailout is after the kill. So Style dies on top. And they got a bit more coming on for Knight on the backside. Levi a bit low on mana. Still has his ulti. Might have to die before he casts it though. On the backside is Knight. Already Ornn is dropped now as well. And it's Gam forced to run away. The health bar is a bit too high. Jackulov chunk. The flash stun. But can Levi move? Or can they stop him? And he gets him back for one. Third rate of the game is up. No time for the Requiem though. It's still a good 40 seconds away. This team fight is going to be very tough for Gam. Yes, they can rend, but it's also a 12,000 health Drake. Katie winning the wings.
Wayward flank.
Around as well. The wayward flank could be absolutely huge. Style has a flash. Here comes the dunk across, and it's a shutdown.
It's gone!
That is such a huge pick. 4K health left. You have to believe Gam get the smite. The reset doesn't matter. The red stacks are there. Knock down the ward and then go right for the Baron, and it means Gam has to play
Wayward.
Yep, Wayward's on the flank. So does Katie find anything useful? Gets away from the bubble. They know the fight is there. He's already ulted. Be careful, Style. He flashes early, gets away. There's the dunk to buy some time, but can they kill backline? Already the ult is in, and that might kill one. Renekton drops, where the health bar is so low that TES are forced to run away. But is it chaseable? They could go for mid lane and go for an inhibitor turret, but
flank?
they want to play
Levi.
Yeah, Levi has his own flash to play it.
Ooh. Oh.
Basically a poke ult. Void might have been done. It's, yeah, 2/3 being everyone now. That might make this Drake playable. Jacqueline gonna go for healing off of the Grom, but 6,000
They
health.
gotta go.
Tiana's around. Can he fight it? Wayward puts the ulti on. Will there be an engage? They're gonna be zoned down. Smite it away. Levi gets their third Drake, but how's Wayward gonna do? Handshake backwards, 1K health. Do they get the kill? Huge healing comes back in. Maybe they can find him, but he's still staying alive. Style barely takes him down. Does TES find the next fight though? Jackie Love dives on in. They're gonna catch Levi, but he's handshot. But Jackie lives with flash. TN gonna fight marksman to marksman and will not go down. Jackie Love is still here. Style will heal off the wave. He's got a shield bow for lifesteal.
Ooh, so close. Jackie on that Karthus body. He does end up living. The healing from Mark coming in clutch as they look for the chase. Knight gonna cut them off from mid lane.
Health bar's at least low, but there's no surprising CC. Maybe Katie on the wings gets the punches. The E is only as slow. The punch on Jackie won't kill him, but on a TN they go. Style, the gore trigger, the bailout is successful.
1 for 1 though.
Still going.
Yeah, top half the extra person chasing them down as Style and BA get back to their own territory.
Yeah.
Oh, what a sequence of events there. Well, I think time is good for Gam though. Requiem getting closer to be available again.
20 seconds thereabouts.
They can flip this.
They're gonna try with Rendon Smite. This could be Mountain Soul. TS probably have to go early, so Ornn hits the front line. Has to back out. Pretty good damage out of the Graves, and this fight's gonna go early. Here comes the battle. What's it gonna be with Ornn at the top? A huge shield out of Katie. Flashes out, and that is Dragon Soul secured. But is it enough? They get out of the pit. Requiem #2, and it's gonna be a kill. A second from the Leandries.
Sing, Levi, sing! The Requiem takes down 2. They get the soul as well for Gam.
I do want to highlight though, with Top Esports getting this Baron, there isn't a real window for Gam. Hold up.
I'm just gonna say he outganked TN in the early game there as well. Katie holding the front line. Ornn's gonna hit. Requiem will hit pretty hard as well, but not a kill just yet. He'll get back up. Ornn finds the kill, 1 for 1.
I don't know.
I think they didn't.
Hidden
see the view.
Crocodile.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. Wayward now gets spotted on the wave. Kiaya sees Knight on the backside playing front of away. Katie does not land the first stun. That is on cooldown. Jackie looking to feel safe, walking backwards. Shirley is popped. Ornhorn goes in. They look for Mark. Early ulti from Karthus. Will they find a deletion? Set comes in. Doesn't find the kill. Jackie flashed the way. Mark finally dies. And Kiaya, two taking the side.
got it. They got it.
Flashes in the burn. Kills. Knight. Wayward's still alive with a GA. Kiaya gonna get chased down by Tien. I believe he'll actually die to the Graves. He's trying to run. Jackie pushed out. A flash to follow. They will trade kills 2 for 1. And now it's Katie being caught out. Both mid laners will end up dead. No, he just barely lives. The bailout for move speed. Wayward has a GA, but can he live all the same?
They're stalling though. They're buying time. It's only 14 seconds for Mark. 25 for Knight.
That'll be GA though, and that'll be enough time that you can straight up 4v2 for the Elder Dragon. This should be almost impossible.
5 seconds.
This should be almost impossible. It's got Rend and Smite. Katie can stun. They can turn for the kill. They's dead. Yes, they go for Tien. They've got him on top of it. Style is going for the kill, but does he have the damage? Needs to Rend. Gets the shutdown. Whoa! Jackie Love steals the dragon, and with Elder, Knight goes off. BA left alone. Levi misses the most important smite of his year.
Baron with the Elder Dragon buff. TS are gonna finish.
Kiaya's trying to clear the wave though, using his own ultimate. Still a cannon available.
Can they do it?
I don't know. Teleport coming in, they can keep the minion alive.
He needs to walk up and cut the wave. He needs to
Oh
die.
my God.
He needs to die to get the cannon off off the Nexus turrets. He just needs Levi to respawn. He's to jump in right now.
He needs to
that'll
go
get
down
it off of it. That'll get it off the backdoor bonus. I think he walked into range, but he is very tanky. He'll buy some time, and backdoor bonus will eventually fall. He'll die to Elder, but he bought enough time that I think Gam can live. Levi's up in 1 second, but the turret falling with the new wave. Willet with Katie. Can he find the stunts? Wayward still on it. Wayward still hitting. Stays alive.
They get another chance. Gam fighting. They're running back out of the base.
A ward in your base. Double TP. The game just ends.
20 seconds on the carries coming from top.
I think they got to back off and try to kill the Baron here, right? Not gonna get the ends. They're gonna try.
They're TPing and try to end. It's 10 on Knight, 10 on Wayward. And we're going Nexus for the life. Will it be enough? Tenwin comes across. Tien hitting as hard as he can. Looking for it now. On to the Nexus they go. Will it be the kill? Esports pulls off the upset.
There.
Nasus! We're going Nasus, baby! We got all kinds of stuff in this game.
Teams have delved so deep into their gem pool to look for counters to Aatrox. Pretty big discrepancy in power now. I don't know about leashing this Herald. They're going to do it, though. Both bottom lanes staying bottom.
Yeah, sometime for mid, though. Azir still coming out of his base. As the W doesn't land much more, they still get the eye on this one. Ulti difference definitely going to matter here. Zeka is here first, but again, after this wave, Larson can show that might be enough time to play it. Queuing from the Fog of War, they can go for the play on Odo. He shorts the flash. It's a miss out of the jungle, and there's the spicy hot pot. A smite for health. The eye pops, Tien gets it, and Malrung's left alone. Despite the missed flash, it's still a 2 for 0. Late on his EQ combo, you can get it to shoot a laser out with Heimer support, so that's actually part of the combo here. Looking now at fighting the bottom side. Kalista gonna throw in, and they're gonna find the dunk on the box side. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Malrung right low. The turrets mean a lot. They trade back depth, and now Beryl is on the run. His turret's still helping, but they still got a lot of damage spread at Kalista. Here are the reinforcements, though. Kingen shows up, TPing to the turret to walk it with his ulti.
Flashing away initially. If you stand into those turrets for just a little bit of time, you're gonna go down. It's Death.
Equalizer, Death's getting dove, and Odoamne knocks him down. The assist goes back over, though, as Zeka TP's in for more. A 1-for-1, the wave not even really denied.
Oh, they're just beating Akali even more. Zeka just in time to take that kill.
Malrung?
He's got his smite. He's gonna claim it, no problem. He's tanky enough to deal with his poor Heimerdinger, but Pioshik is around, and that's gonna be an ulti. That's gonna be the kill. Zeka. Beryl gets a kill with his
burst here. If you walk in, you get comboed. Grenade on top of your head. All the turrets get their charged up shot.
Yep. Oh, wow. Big damage. Then the club just pulled right back in. Didn't have a flash, didn't have a prayer. Second item in a road where you have to fight at 27 minutes. It is really, really strong for that one. They're going to try now for the bot side play. A flash out for Odo. And he's going to try to live as long as he can, but that's not very long. TP comes in for Larson, but the aggro's already dropped. Pioshik very tanky under that turret.
Here we go, though. The window during the recall of Beryl was utilized effectively by Rogue to get Vision back on their red side. Here's another engage.
The rocket lands, and they're going to kill him right away. And barely has a second to ulti down, but Equalizer does nothing of the sort.
Well, what I love as well is that they might try to look for a play on Zeka here, but Kali is so slippery.
They've got 4 members. They're going to send everybody up there.
Kalista will throw him in. They know they can wither afterwards. The E will reveal him under the shroud now as well. Will there be a play? TV's coming in for everyone else. Is it enough? The King on the front line wants to kill Larson. He's supposed to flash away. Roll by some time. Can get pretty tanky, but he will get shut down. In goes Zeka, but can't kill Malrung just yet. Pioshi will go, and he finds it. Zeka. Oh! Stopwatch was perfect. He immunes Larson's disengage and just kills him for it.
Overall, it's a pretty big win for Rogue, as long as they can get out of here. Zeka does have teleport available. Teleport is cancelled. Trimby goes in.
Flash, Wither, E is there. They're going to try for the rest. The stun, point blank arrow. Cobb's cleanse is 7 years too late. Private Jack dies, and it's a double kill for Zeka. And the stopwatch get added to the inventory, by the way. Now Deft has one. He's going to be even safer than last time, and he didn't even die. And you got the play already. Hey, guess what? Vio's back up, and this game is all over. Mountain Soul was walked onto a ward to get there.
Yeah, it's not happening.
There is a chance Rogue can be like, yo, 5v2, 2 picks, Trimby should know. Trimby saw them. I think he saw them come in.
The fabled support Heimerdinger Death Brush, though. We finally got it. They face check into it, and the full power is unleashed.
Well, ulti's on, a rock belt for safety, not gonna matter. Arrow's gonna stun him. Stun's gonna combo up. Barrel has his 3rd kill of the game. Playoff contention will eliminate them at the bottom of the standings. We'll see if TES can keep up. We'll see if Rogue can still fight for first. There's still many more games to play, but it means DRX can move towards that top of the standings. It means there's more to do here. You still have the fight in the front side. Kingen holding it pretty steadily as the turrets drop. One more dive, a great stopwatch for Zeka. Gets away, and Trimby is going to be too squishy. A solo kill for the mid lane. Ash in for a double now as well. Stuck onto the fountain. Comp barely lives, but Rogue does not.
Wait, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see before we get too excited about this. But I assume it is going to be Syndra Sabori here. You're right, man. I completely didn't get even a chance. Last pick here of the Anivia.
Oh,
nice. I mean, it's kind of Armageddon in the bot lane. Everyone's so low. Levi, oh, he's not going to be spotted. The turret has such low vision range.
The turret can't see.
They don't know he's there.
Levi is ready to go. Deft wants to fire back. He flashes in, but Levi's ready to go. It's first blood of the style, in style. But Pioshik makes his way into the bottom lane now. Levi will protect his duo, and it's Gam Esports up 1.
To be able to build advantages, and we'll see if Gam can find that advantage right now.
Okay, Kingen 1 versus 3. He's got to stand his ground. World Ender comes out, flashing away, dashing away, trying to fight back if he can. And enchanted Crystal Arrow from all the way back home. Kingen will live, and Gam will fall. A double kill back over to the Aatrox, and DRX does it.
Notice when the flash comes out to dodge the initial engage from Levi, then he's going to sidestep the Anivia Q as well, and the arrow is coming up from downtown as well, while Kingen has tower aggro and is still underneath the tower. That very likely should have been a kill. He gets the heal back from his passive, then he also gets the additional health from his runes, and he's able to turn it around and secure that final kill. Double kill for Kingen. Beautifully played for the whole DRX roster.
And you can even see the communication there. Kingen was actually kiting towards the right side, and the arrow's coming right along that left side perfectly, and the arrow from base there from Deft making all the difference, and now it is Gam again on the Dragon, but DRX are coming in from all sides.
Okay, Levi's already got the objective. Pioshik has to get back out. Scatter the weak, won't scatter anyone other than a turret, but Zeka's made his way into the fight. There's the Cataclysm. Zeka trying to stay alive here in the pit, but he's 1v3, and Levi's got the kill. One's gonna come back, and we're trading 1-for-1 equal so far. The fight continues. Viego looks for the reset, but a double kill back over to Levi. Now Deft will try to kite this one out. They got turrets, they got bullets, they got everything they need, and Gam is trying to find the solution, and they found it. Barrel's on the run, and Levi's on the hunt. Katie's right behind him to provide the damage. The stun flies out, but the flash is true. Katie, gotta be careful of this. The turret gets dropped. Katie barely walking past it.
And when it
Back, Kingen is so clean up here.
Oh my god, they're really tier 2 boots, and BA on the bot side is just gone. Was that an Ash arrow, perhaps? It looks like it was just fired off recently. Is going to have some trouble actually joining in the 5v5, so let's see it again. I'm assuming it wasn't Ash arrow catching him out. It was no flash available, just nicely aimed there from Deft. The CC chain is layered over top, the grenade is guaranteed, towers are dropped in, and you can see that engaged combo there coming through from Deft and Barrel. Because he actually dropped the pink ward in the brush, and they saw the support and the AD outside, so Zeka and Pioshik on their way.
That means DRX wants the counter punch, and here we go. Gam's gonna start it off looking for Barrel. They'll get the kill, but now, how can they deal with the rest? Levi's gonna be the focus here at the start as Style gets away with the Cataclysm versus Cataclysm combat. Zeka kills the AD carry, and Deft takes down the jungler.
This isn't a safe play for Kiaya to make, because if you look at the minimap as well, you'll notice Viego already starting off that Rift Herald as they get the push out in mid, though. More fighting in bot lane.
Oh, BA, he's only at 300 HP. They can't throw him underneath the turret to try to continue this just yet. He gets himself away. Levi's coming in. They want the kill in a barrel here. Cataclysm in. Should be able to get back out. Levi throws down a flag. Katie's coming in, trying to pick up Deft. Forces a flash out of him as well. Clear out some of their own jungles, some of their own waves there in mid. So it's Gam with control over the pit. Gam grouped up as 5. A teleport brings Zeka in.
They're rushing
and
it.
we are ready to challenge. Callista, the Ren. Keep it in mind, it matters so much here for the Drakes, but it resets the ping.
Oh, the
arrow is fired, but it missed. The damage still flies out. The Dragon's going over to Gam. But what about the fight? King gets into the back line here with the World Ender looking for a big Q3, but he's not able to find it just yet. Death goes on a killing spree. The bird is down, but not quite fully. A double kill back over to Death. They are being crushed by DRX, and Gam have only one man standing. A triple kill to the DRX 80 carry.
The ideal opportunity would for Stahl to get his last item. If he can get it before the fight, but I don't think he's going to have enough time.
It's just so hard to get in. They're going to try to play through mid, but Zeka here is zoning on the side. Deft is there. Doesn't have his ultimate just yet, but oh, the ulti grenade!
Oh, the bounce stuns too. Levi's gonna find himself alone in the back while Kingen pushes forward with Zeka in the stasis right next to him. Levi's gonna be killed off first, and Deft continues his domination. They're traded back 1 for 1. Zeka's taken out. Deft still able to free fire, but Katie's doing a good job zoning him away. It's 1 for 1, 4v4, and the fight stops.
Katie coming as well. They're actually going to double TP back in. They want to try to see if they can get something done, but Kiaya face checking.
Oh, Kiaya! Kiaya, what are you doing? Walking into the brush like that. He'll try to get back away, back to safety, but he's only going back to the fountain. Piyoshik gets the kill.
The face check results in his face meeting the floor. Gam are going to be sent back to base, and DRX are in a prime position to secure this Drake and delay that soul. They've now extended their gold lead to about 9,000, but I was going to say, prior to that pick, I've been so impressed with how Gam are keeping these fights surprisingly close. Even though they're at such a massive disadvantage, there always seem like windows in these fights where Gam can very much win them.
Absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of it is about their positioning, right? They're kiting back into this corridor here, which is going to be pretty difficult to enter. So even though they get that double stun, you're having to walk through Anivia in this area. It becomes very, very difficult. Everyone is getting locked up into that Anivia ulti, trying to walk through the wall, really clogging things up and making it difficult to get to the carries.
And you can see how dangerous of a position Deft was in there, locked in the Jarvan ultimate, in the Anivia ultimate as well. Unfortunately, there was no real other additional threat onto that backline, which meant that Deft didn't even have to burn a summon a spell in that last exchange.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if Katie could actually get to something like a real third damage item, if you could somehow delay the game, get towards a death cap or whatever, they have a real chance, but that is so far off.
Yeah.
And he is working on a Morello right now. So yes, of course, this is a super, super long shot, but I do think compositionally, Gam can win these fights, right? I do think it's very difficult to actually get through the Jarvan, get through everything and get in onto some of these carries in the back line. So maybe the miracle fight can happen, and they do still have a while if they can delay.
Okay, Gam. Kiaya in trouble again. Riposts the Infernal Chains, but that's the entire enemy team. Kiaya can't get out, and DRX kill the enemy top laner. Baron has got to be the call.
Push on multiple sides here. Katie cannot be anywhere. He can't answer every wave at the same time, and no one else can really wave clear but this Anivia.
Yep, you've only got one Anivia on the team. Everybody else can't do it. And now that Deft up here in the top lane, he's got the ability to zone a lot of the other players on Gam away. Meanwhile, you still have Kiaya trying to defend bottom, Katie trying to defend middle. It is a three-pronged attack from DRX, and the attack will miss its arrow here in the top lane, but the volleys are still flying out. Beryl goes for the stun. They try to use the wall and catch Beryl out, but he flashes away to safety. Now Katie's under pressure. If you kill Katie, you win the game. As DRX takes out the first inhib in the top lane. Second inhibitor turret, down in the mid lane. Third inhibitor turret down in the bottom lane. Mid lane inhibitor's about to fall. If they take all of these out all at the same time, they are perfectly synced up. Gam's coming out. Levi's going in. Beryl in some trouble, stuck here with the Cataclysm as Kingen has to get himself away now. Kiaya's going to be taken very low and finally killed. Death goes godlike, and DRX go in for more. That's 4 down. Katie's the only one alive, but the Everfrost seals his fate, and DRX will earn their place in the quarterfinals.
A phenomenal performance from DRX. Back-to-back games with the Ashe and Heimerdinger bot lane, and this bot lane continues to look dominant along with the rest of their team.
You hit the hook, you're looking good. You miss the hook, you're looking like a fool, right?
Yeah.
The champion doesn't have a lot else going on besides that. The silence, though, very powerful. And both Caitlyn and Lux will be really squishy targets. So if you can actually lock either of them down, it could be looking really good. And as you said, Betty, I do think Trimby would have had to commit to the Q start. Oh, the hook in early. Trimby's in trouble.
The first pull hits, and Jackie Love's ready to flash follow. What Morato's gonna do it? First blood of the Jackie Love. Comp goes right back in, and he gets him right back. 1-to-1 in the bottom lane.
Tian is coming back to cover. They know that there could be an angle. They're actually spam pinging the brush that Malrang was in. They didn't have vision on him, but they have the read.
Yeah.
Top knowing that, hey, we don't have flash on Jackie Love. It's a wave that's being stacked towards us. That's
Oh my God, Mark, let's go! He goes for the flash, he goes for the pull, he goes in, and Jackie goes to 2 kills. He'll walk straight down the lane. Tian starts up the Gromp in the enemy jungle. X flash over the wall. Pull hits again. It's point and click for Mark.
He don't miss. But when he's on those enchanters, the primary engage becomes Malrang, and there's a lot of pressure on him. And your job becomes so tough, though. They are looking for a top.
Well, there's your primary engage, there's your primary target, and
Nicely
there's
done.
a kill for Odoamne.
And Knight getting aggressive here onto Larson, who will look to retreat back towards Malrang on the top side.
While back in the top lane, Odo flashing away. Wayward tried to flash follow to hit the Q3, but you can see it was just a millisecond too slow, so he wasn't able to find the sweet spot. Now Malrang's coming up, but Tien's ready to join. Can they keep Wayward alive? Yes, they can! Minion bullets say no! It's 1 for 1. Knight makes his way into the top side as Odoamne tries to get back underneath the turret. Whirling Death will not find a kill in the bottom lane.
With that challenging smite, I believe, finishing off Wayward there has the burn onto him. So they get something, but Tien just invading relentlessly. Larson here, though, on the move, looking for a pick.
This could be big. Nicely done with a stolen Lee Sin ulti. Tien gets over the wall, but Malrang's ready to follow. Tien still tries to walk it off, but Vi hits hard.
Right? And that was one of the big disparities between Top Esports and JDG. That's why they were the contrast of styles. Top Esports could get ahead in the early game, but sometimes they fall short in the mid-game.
Uh-oh. Odo's ready to go over the wall, but guess who's waiting? He ended up actually bouncing over his head, but it won't matter. Mini-Gnar can't survive that, and Wayward gets the money.
Know where Tien is, you're always going to lose the 3v3 when Draven is this far ahead.
Yeah.
So it just makes it so tough, but they're going to try to dive now.
And there it is. They burst him down before Aatrox is able to drain tank anything. But now Knight is ready for the cleanup. Sure, he can flip, making sure there's no sort of an opportunity for an execution or an outplay, and Knight picks up the money.
Evenly is trading positively when you are behind. They're hunting for Odo now, though. Will they spot him recalling?
Here we go. Mark found him. Mark got him. And Jackie Love only has to put the auto attacks in. Stand aside will slow him down, but not enough to not get it without the flash. So Jackie at least has to spend a summoner spell.
You know, an average Draven player, it's never worth picking the Draven, but if you truly excel on this champion, it can dominate a game, and we're seeing it here.
Tien
3
Knight.
items to 1 between them.
Tien's gonna start it off, but it's more about Knight coming in to deal the damage. Or is it? Tien's just whooping him on his own, but they want to put the money on the mid laner. Nope, never mind. Tien said, I did most of the work, I'm getting most of the money. Knight's coming around from the other flank. It's gonna be a pincer attack from top. Tien just baiting him in, starting up the Drake. As Wayward and Knight make their way forward, Mark guarding Jackie. They're going to be dealing with Odo. Meanwhile, Wayward's going to be killed off too. Top laner for top laner. Tien's still looking for a little bit more, and Knight just picks him up so easy. Malrang, he's nothing but food for the taking as Top Esports are eating good. It's too risky at that point. There it is, Soul Point secured for the side of Top Esports now too.
He's just making fun of him now.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's just clowning on him a little bit. Knight's coming up to help him. Now he's got backup. Now it's a fair fight. Wayward staying alive. Malrang
It's
goes
not
back up
fair.
the wall, but he's going to be killed first. It's 1 for 1 at least. Larson picks it up. Knight goes right back underneath the turret. Meanwhile, let's check in across the map as Tien goes on a killing spree, and Jackie's just beating the hell out of the tier 3 turret. It's gone. Inhibitor up next. Knight's ready to stop the backs here in the top lane. He'll only get the one. He flashes after Ruamne, and he's ready to try to continue the chase. Smoke screen goes down aggressively, just keeping the energy up. He doesn't even need
It's
E2.
over.
The game's just gonna end. Top Esports, they're on the Nexus at 24 minutes. The Draven is cutting through everything. Trimby trying to clear him away. Tien here in the front, Malrang jumps in, but that Draven just 4 hits him. And now, how can Larson even try to deal with it? Ace in the hole finds Tien, but it does less damage than a right click from the Draven at this point. They're stuck back in their own fountain. Comp and Trimby can do nothing, and Rogue will fall. Top Esports just padding the stats at this point. Knock them down. Top Esports take the win.
I don't know if I like Misfortune Lulu.
There's just not enough lockdown. It's only the Maokai, really, to hold you in place. It's gonna be this contest on the Scuttle. Tien is cheating around, but like he doesn't really have his team
There's
with
no
him.
ultimate on Wayward right now. It's very difficult for Top Esports to actually get this engaged, but Kingen is ready to start the fight.
Kingan's got his ulti though, and that's the big difference maker. Wayward stuck in the pit. He has the flash, but they won't let him near the wall. It's first blood over the barrel.
And Deft loses nothing bot because he was able to actually fully shove out that wave first. Now Tien is going to try to keep Kingen away from top, trying to zone him away. Knight is moving down here as well, and King Zoom.
This could be a problem. There's a stolen Maokai ulti coming after the real Maokai. He's down, and Jackie Love gets the kill.
I'm so confused as to what has just happened. So of the plays that Top Esports have made, they haven't really been able to utilize their windows properly. Perhaps now they can find their first kill of the game.
Kingen throws out the ulti trying to save himself, but Tien's already made his way in. The twisted advance back the other way just to try to farm anything he can on his way out. Extra gold for DRX through plates, and there it is, first turret of the game for DRX now too, as Kingen is trying to stop the wave here. He fires his ulti back. No minions are tanking the turret.
Oh!
This is absolutely beautiful from Kingen, who goes in, tries to finish off the Viego, and it will not happen. That was nearly sick.
If you are getting in the threat range to actually auto-attack, the potential to get flashed on by Kingen, to be actually getting hit by these Azir soldiers, to be getting ulted by the MF, there's so many tough things to deal with, and now Tien way too far in.
Tien very far forward, very far away from the rest of his team, gets caught by the ulti over the wall. Pioshik trying to chase him down, and he puts bullets in his back.
Whereas DRX still have Zeka's ultimate, Def's ultimate, and Beryl. Tien is looking for a steal. He cheekily took away the last dragon. Can he do it again?
All right, Tien's inside that shroud, trying to make his way forward. There comes a ulti. Tien steals it, and they're still ready to go for the fight. Pioshik's gonna be the second kill. It's 2 down on DRX for only the one of Top Esports. Ultimates be damned. Top Esports knows how to team fight.
Knight should be there, before they can actually knock this tower down. So I do think Knight will be in a position to try to defend this. So it's not going to mean too much, honestly, out there on the map. But we'll see how heavily they want to try to commit to this, if they feel like they can still do it in the face of Knight, but I wouldn't think so.
Look at the minimap as well. You can see them moving up through the river. Top Esports want to make their way towards top, and Knight!
Oh my God, what an engage coming out from Knight. Zeka's at 100 HP, and Jackie Love knows an opportunity when he sees it. Top Esports hit him right in the mouth.
Incredibly strong, but DRX unwilling to give it up. They're trying to get Pioshik in there. We'll see if he can get an angle for a smite fight.
Okay, here comes Maokai's ulti, but how are Top gonna respond to it? Ornn ult fired right back. Nami ult used by Mark. Control maintained, Drake secured, soul point acquired for Top Esports, and now with a stolen Maokai ulti, they might be able to find the re-engage. Kingan's already down, the bullet time won't do enough. Wayward will not fall, and Top Esports get an objective and a kill to boot. And Top Esports regroup in the river.
Yeah, DRX just trying to buy time. They're trying to get Def towards this IE. It would be such a big spike for them, but Pioshik pretty far forward is the way we're gonna look.
Wayward trying to find it. Jackie Love goes in. Barrel's gonna be taking low bullets. Oh, won't do much. and Jackie Love's unstoppable. A double kill on the barrel and Pioshik.
What an incredible game overall from Top Esports. It has been calm and controlled, but they've won it in their way. Of course, the Nexus still needs to fall, but Top Esports playing with confidence.
There comes the angry cats of the Soul and Silas ulti. They will rip Kingen to pieces.
But without Kingen alive, Top can just push forward. Knight is threatening the flank. He's going in.
It's a tall order to survive this. Knight here on the front line. Zeka into the stasis. Knight now buying a little bit of time of his own. And DRX collapse as it's Top Esports absolutely slamming them. 4 kills, 1 man left alive. Triple over to Jackie. Top Esports will win this game and force this tiebreaker here in this group.
Main bright side for Rogue is this LeBlanc Lee Sin mid jungle that they do have. While Rogue is not typically known for their mid jungle synergy, we're going to have to be seeing it today as DRX bot lane continue to apply pressure, but credit to Comp, he will stay even in farm for now. They have their eyes on Kingen here.
Kingen.
That's big,
Okay,
he is
jumped
used.
in. Yeah, he already used his hook shot. Odoamne still trying to get away. Kingen, I don't think there's a whole lot of ways out of this one unless you pull off something wild. Not happening. First blood over to Rogue. More of just a defensive option, making sure Odoamne can get this wave crashed in safely. Kingen jumps in after him there, finds some decent damage. Kingen flashing back out before Malrang is able to find a good kick angle, but he flashes in and gets it anyway. Kingen just keeps going in when Malrang is lying in wait.
Look at Kingen. He's so far away from the Mythic, so Malrang really has been the difference maker in this one.
And talking about Mythics, when that turret was taken bottom, it was Deft getting the money. Kingen's in trouble. They just pop him. They drop him. It's Odoamne grabbing the kill. But now, what else is going to happen? DRX, they strike right back. They get 2.
We'll see if they continue now. Larson going to be pushed back here. DRX was in position to go for this. Nice sidestep from Larson, though. Will get safety or will it?
Both got binded. Nicely done, but the follow-up isn't there from anybody else, so Larson gets away. Timing is just a little bit slow there. Barrel underneath the turret by himself immediately clears the wave. Rogue wants to move up, but I don't know how well that's going to work. Trimby is burning, burned. Larson's ready to follow it back up. Zeka. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Zeka finds Larson here in the river, but it's pretty easy for LeBlanc to be able to get away. Malrang safeguarding right back over the wall and kicking Zeka back where he came from to maybe get a cheeky kill onto Larson, but it will not work. Meanwhile, back in mid, Pioshik said, hey man, I heard you don't have a flash, and Zeka gets a killing spree.
On that bottom side, and look to really kind of exploit that advantage that him and Malrang were able to build.
Oh boy, Odoamne getting stuck in the Hextech ultimatum. Zeka's showing up with a stolen LeBlanc ultimate. Odo throwing out the Mega Gnar, looking to take one with him, but he goes alone, and Zeka gets his 4th kill of the game.
And has all of his playmaking kit ready to go with the Zonies and Everfrost.
I just love what we've been seeing from Pioshik as well, as he continues to attack these side lanes, constantly looking for picks. Larson, though, with the double chains. This is killable here.
Kingen flash, hook shot away. Larson cannot quite chase it down. Kingen is getting focused and beat up this game.
And DRX are just playing a beautiful game here. You know, snowballing this game so well. Pressure through bot with the Caitlyn Lux. The only kind of hiccup has been top lane. Pioshik in trouble now.
Pioshik may have been caught, but instead, it's the absolute artillery cannon of Deft and Barrel that turns it around. Off of some aggressive shooting there from Deft, they're going to get their first inhibitor.
Rogue's going to try to find it here. Odo almost has Mega Gnar. They're going.
They're ready to look for it, but Malrang's the one who's been found. DRX shut that down.
It's just clean from DRX. They don't even go for the 5v5. They're constantly looking for picks, and Rogue is giving it to them. DRX are so good at finding these windows of opportunity, and they found another one.
There's the Mega Gnar ulti coming out from Zeka as Larson stuck in the Hextech ultimatum, and Pioshik kills him next. Odoamne tries to get back with the flashback over the wall, but DRX get 4 more bodies.
A dragon, and this should be a bounty, so they do get a bit of gold, but it is more than 8,000 in the lead. Now pick.
Larson, nice. They pop the AD carry. They slow the War Machine, but now Larson's got to be careful. It's Zeka waiting to go after him, trying to get the E2, not going to find it. Kingen goes in, and a nice kick to take him down. But now Trimpy's got to try to get away. Second E2 from Zeka, not going to find the target. Kingen still doing some DPS here to the front line. Zeka goes in, and that time he gets his man. Pioshik still in hot pursuit, and Kingen has vengeance to exact. Rogue are ace. The game is over. The tie is broken, and DRX win the group.
Zeka goes off 9-0-3 on the Silas.